if you watch my prior race that I posted on Gran Turismo 5, I mentioned that this race right here is only going to be my second race with the Bugatti Veyron, and it happens to be on a course that can really maximize the speed of this fucker. So I entered this shit into the French hatchback competition, and in case you can't tell, this bastard is not exactly a hatchback. It's French, but I don't think it qualifies exactly as a hatchback. But you know what? I really don't give a fuck. I'm sure the other drivers driving their Peugeots and Croissants or whatever the fuck Frenchy cars they have, they must be pissed, but they'll get the fuck over it. Now, I make no secret about this, but I suck at driving this car, and I suck at driving games in general, and I prefer to turn races into like bumper cars and crash derby and shit. So for me, it's all about the shortcut, like this shit right here. Now, if I was a legit racer, I would be following the course the way it was designed, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. My goal is to get to the finish line as quickly as fucking possible, and I don't give a shit how many spectators, tourists, and douchebags I need to run over to get there. I will drive through fucking sand and grass and rock just to cut off a motherfucker because I don't really give a shit. Now, this course right here is supposedly the 24-hour Le Mans course, you know, where assholes drive a car for 24 hours fucking straight, which sounds like a fucking genius idea. So, I'm turning this shit into a 3-minute Le Mans. Fuck that. I'm not driving no fucking 24 hours on this motherfucker. It's basically one lap. I'm in the most overpowered, high-power car in the world, and I'm just gonna race the shit out of it. Now, look at my car right here. What's up with that shit, man? Is that like Puerto Rican hydraulics? Yo, we do shit like that to cars. Why the fuck is that car bouncing and shit like a motherfucker? So, this race is telling me to brake right here. Why? Because they put this stupid fucking wall in the middle of a goddamn course. Why would you put a wall there? Seriously, who came up with that stupid shit? Oh, let's put this wall in the middle of a fucking mile-long, 2-mile-long straightaway. Get the fuck out of here, man. Now, like I said, a legit racer is gonna go around that shit. I'm not a legit racer. I don't give a shit about no fucking wall. You can put a fucking wall in front of me and I'm just gonna drive right the fuck around it. Look, here's another one. It's telling me to brake. What do? I speed the fuck up because I'm just gonna go right around this shit. Right through the sand, which is like an actual brake itself, and get around this shit. Fuck that, man. Look at that shit. 25-second lead. That's right, bitches. You ain't catching me now, motherfucker. Now, granted, look, they were driving around in little piece of shit cars that are like have like a V6 engine, so I don't think they were gonna catch this motherfucker to begin with. So, I'm still racing my ass down this straightaway, and now we're gonna get into the part of the course where I actually have to drive this fucking car. And look at this shit, man. Look at how far I gotta brake this shit. I'm trying to turn, fucking honking the horn like a bitch. Look at that shit, trying to avoid the sand and whatnot. But this part right here, you're supposed to have some technical prowess on this goddamn course. I can't drive. I don't give a shit. This car is a fucking boat to turn. You can't turn this motherfucker unless you have like soft tires on this shit. And I didn't change the tires. This is the stock model. Haven't touched it, haven't done shit. Mainly because I didn't have the money to hook this motherfucker up, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it. It's fast enough, it's gonna beat the shit out of these cars. I don't give a shit if I drive into sand or grass or trees and whatever the fuck. So, I'm gonna get around the corner right here, and you see all these fucking brakes. Look at this shit, man. I'm basically just braking this whole fucking time. I don't give a shit about this, man. Just let me fucking race. The car goes 250 fucking miles an hour. Why I gotta fucking brake around these goddamn corners? So again, it's asking me to brake, but fuck it. Shortcut. I don't give a shit. I'm cutting right through that fucking grass. You know what? Let the groundskeeper go fix that shit up, man. I ain't worried about that shit. So the race is coming to an end. I have like a 50-second head start. Look at that shit, 47 seconds. I think they're actually catching up right now. So I gotta hurry my ass up and get to the finish line before they catch me. But no, we know they ain't catching me, man. Look how fucking far out in front I am. So still gotta, look at how fucking far away you gotta brake for this stupid shit, man. Now granted, if I didn't brake, I would've been in the fucking sand right there. It would've taken me like half hour to dig my ass out of that shit. So I don't give a shit that I have these noob lines on the floor. Fuck it. Anybody that plays this fucking game knows that if you actually make one small mistake, this game fucking punishes the shit out of you. Like, look at this shit, man. Now I'm all fucked up, driving in the grass, can't get the fuck out of that shit. When you make the smallest mistake in this game, and it happens later in the races, when the races get a lot harder, it punishes you. And when I mean punishes you, I mean you end up in this grass that you can't move, you end up in the sand and you can't fucking move, and it's a bitch to get out of. So you know what? Fuck it, man. So the race is basically over. I'ma skim this wall. Look at that shit, man. That would've fucked my car up, and I'ma pass the finish line right here real quick. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this quick race. Do the usual shit, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'm gonna have a couple more Gran Turismo videos, as well as some crap ops and Need for Speed and all that other good shit that I plan on playing.